Senator Housakos.
It's not us who are impugning the Prime Minister's integrity, government leader. It's his lack of action on a very serious subject, which are calling into question his integrity and his judgment. Senator Gold, yesterday news broke that the FBI had arrested 2 people for operating a secret police station in New York City on behalf of the communist regime in Beijing. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, the 2 individuals conspired to work as agents of the Chinese Communist Party and took orders from the regime in order to track down and silence Chinese dissidents living in the United States. Senator Gold, we know that we have several of these clandestine police stations also operating right here in Canada in violation of Canadian sovereignty and in violation of Canadian law. As a matter of fact, one of the individuals arrested by the FBI yesterday had photos on his phone of one of those illegal stations operating right here in Canada. Senator Gold, do we know if this individual was here in Canada? That's a question. Have the RCMP taken steps to question this individual in connection to the stations in Canada? And can you tell me why no charges have been laid yet in any of these Canadian cases? Was anyone expelled from Canada as a result of our investigation? Have there been any consequences against the communist operatives who are undertaking similar efforts right here in Canada?
Gold.
Well, thank you for your many questions, and it's an important issue, and the issue is one with which the government has been seized and has taken many steps to address. And with regard to your specific questions, in the investigations that are underway and may be underway by the RCMP and others are matters upon which I cannot comment and which will bear fruit when those investigations are completed.
Senator Housakos.
You are right, government leader. There were many questions in my question, and the reason why the questions keep piling up is because we're not getting any concrete answers, like I didn't get any in that answer. Senator Gold, part of these allegations against these 2 individuals is that they've targeted Falun Gong, for instance, by rounding up members of the Chinese diaspora and busing them to various locations to counter-protest folk Hong demonstrations, with the Chinese consulate paying each of these individuals $60. Sounds eerily familiar to what's alleged to have taken place at a certain Liberal nomination meeting, doesn't it? Other allegations are that these 2 operatives would track down Chinese dissidents living in the U.S. and threaten them and their family in order to force them to return to China to be arrested by communist authorities back there. Again, there's exactly in line with what we've heard from Canadians of Chinese descent. So why, Senator Gold, is your government not moving to do more to protect these people right here in Canada? You say you don't want the Esperanto communities to feel afraid. The Prime Minister has said that on many occasions. They're already afraid, and your government is doing nothing about it. You're more concerned about protecting the very people that Canadians of Chinese descent are afraid of. When will this Prime Minister stop vacillating on the question of foreign influence